Today's tea has mullein, Damiana, Evening Primrose, Chamomile, and ginger. And for all of you fancy people, we have their Latin names down here. What happened was yesterday Katya wanted me to make a tea that had mullein and Damiana in it, so I did. But the two of these, while they're wonderful herbs with delightful properties, they don't taste the best to me out of all of the herbs in the apothecary. So while I wanted to include them in our tea, I also wanted to add a couple of other things. The mullein, by the way, is an herb that helps to bring moisture to the lungs. It can be really helpful if your lungs are feeling a little bit dry. And we've just barely started to turn on the electric heat in our apartment here, and so it is starting to get a bit dry in here, and we know that's going to continue. So the mullein's going to help out with that. Damiana here is a circulatory stimulant, and it brings blood out to the periphery of the body and up to the skin, so it can be helpful if your hands and feet are feeling kind of cold. And we've waited a little bit to turn on the heat, so our hands and feet have been feeling a little cold lately. We just want to keep the blood moving to them. Another way we do that is by walking around outside barefoot. So two different directions, but the same end result. But yeah, that's what Damiana's for, moving the blood. And then when I was thinking about adding herbs there, I knew I had to put in some Evening Primrose because it's just so exciting to have some. We, in past years, haven't always had dried Evening Primrose to last us through the winter, and so we've only been able to have fresh tea now and again. But this year we grew a whole bunch in a garden bed and dried it in a dehydrator, and it came out just great, and we're really excited to drink this plant all the time. It's a nice nervine herb, it's calming and soothing, and it has a really interesting quality where it contains flavors of pungency, bitterness, and also a quality of demulcency to it at the same time. It's unusual to find all those in the same plant, so that makes Evening Primrose really fascinating for us. Then I put in some ginger, because you can't go wrong in this house adding ginger as a flavoring agent. And you don't need a ton, because it's quite strong, but a bit of ginger in there, warm it up, give it that carminative feeling, help to move the digestion along, help to circulate the blood. Just a very classic warming herb. And then chamomile, because it's tea for Katya, and if you have ginger, you have to have chamomile with it. It's just, it's the law. So there we go. Yeah, so that's our blend. We drank it all day yesterday. She really liked it, and we're gonna have some more today.
We're just going to fill up this air pot with boiling water, let it sit for 20 minutes or so, and then it's ready to drink all day. It'll stay hot and good.